the proof.
Sorry.
Claire!
This is Dad's handwriting.
It's not.
It looks exactly like
It's mine.
I'm sorry.
Ask Callie. He's been looking at Dad's books for weeks.
I don't know.
What does it look like?
I don't know what Catherine's handwriting looks like.
It looks like that.
Okay?
Alright.
Okay?
It's early. I don't think we're in the best state to make emotional decisions about anything right now. I think we should all just calm down, take a breath.
I wrote it.
I'm sorry. I don't know anything about this.
Of course you wouldn't. You wouldn't understand it.
Well, could you tell us the proof? That would prove it's yours.
But like I said, you wouldn't get it. You don't
Well,
get
how?
math. We could talk it through. It might take a while.
Well, I mean, it might take days, and it still wouldn't show that you wrote it.
Why not?
I mean, your dad might have dictated it to you. I'm not saying he did. I'm just saying it's possible.
What is wrong with you? You've been looking at his stuff for weeks. You know there's nothing even remotely like this. You know he didn't write this. He couldn't have. Even in the good years, he didn't do any work. You know that. You're supposed to be a scientist.
Okay, you're right. So here's my suggestion. I know a few guys from the math department, very sharp, disinterested people who knew your father, knew his work. Let me take this to them.
What?
I'll tell them we found something potentially major, but we're not sure of the authorship. I'll sit down with them and we'll go through this thing carefully and figure out exactly what we've got. It might take a couple of days, but then we have a lot more information.
I think that's a great suggestion.
You can't take it.
I'm not taking it.
This is what you wanted.
Oh, Jesus, come
You
on.
don't waste any time, do you? No hesitation. You can't wait to show them your brilliant discovery.
I'm trying to figure out what this is.
I'm telling you what it is.
You don't know.
I wrote it!
It's your father's handwriting. At least it looks a lot like the handwriting in the other pics. Maybe your handwriting looks exactly like his. I don't know.
It does look a lot like his. I didn't show this to anyone else. I could have, but I didn't. I wanted you to be the first one to see it. I didn't know I wanted that until last night. It's me. I trusted you.
No.
Was I wrong?
No,
I should have known she wouldn't trust me, but why don't you?
That's one of his notebooks, the exact same kind he used.
I told you. I used one of the blind books that were extras.
There aren't any extras in the study.
There were when I started writing the proof. I bought them for him. He used up the rest later.
And the handwriting?
You want to test the handwriting?
Oh, it doesn't prove anything. It doesn't make any sense.
Why not?
I'm a mathematician.
Yeah?
So I know how hard it would be to come up with something like that. It would be impossible. You'd have to be your dad, basically, your dad at the peak of his powers.
So he's the only one who could have done this.
The only one I know.
You sure?
Your father was
Oh
the
my
most-
God, just because you and the rest of the geeks worshipped him does not mean he wrote this proof house.
He was the best. My generation hasn't produced anything like him. He revolutionized the field twice before he was 22. I'm sorry, Catherine, but you took a couple classes at Northwestern for a few months.
My education wasn't at Northwestern. It was living in this house for 25 years.
Even still, you could not have done this work.
And what if I did?
Well, what if?
It would be a real disaster for you, wouldn't it? You and the rest of the geeks, marking time doing lame research, bragging about the conferences they go to, playing a lame band, wow, and bragging that they're intellectually past it at 28 because they are!
Katie, calm down. Come on. Stop.